D Rich and Juice back at it again, man. Smash that like button right now. Subscribe right now. Follow us on all social media platforms right now. We try to crack that algorithm, so smash it. We got Bronny, Bryce James. Bron was very ecstatic seeing his two sons on the floor sharing the court together. It's a beautiful sight to see. But Juice, is this your favorite word? Is it propaganda? Let's look at these highlights. Let's talk about it. It's only 40 seconds, but let's talk about it. Let's look at it. Let's see what's going on.
Adewale, who plays at Newman Goretti High School in Philadelphia. James drives, he's fouled and finishes.
No, bro, that was nice. I know that.
Bronny James navigates in the open floor.
Bro, look at how he was hanging in the air.
Wide open, sees the gap, takes the hit, finishes the play.
I tell y'all, man.
Bronny into the lane, scoops and delivers two more.
Bro, Bronny be floating in the air, bro. I be trying to tell
James,
people. Look at how he's floating
into the
in the
rim.
air.
Yeah, nobody came out on that ball screen, bro. Nobody on this court knows each other. The drop,
Hey!
the finish. Bryce Caulfield with disregard for the opposite.
Bro.
Yo, for a minute, I thought that was Bronny. I was just saying, what the hell?
Bro, that dude is cold, bro. That was nice. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that was nice.
But they also got a clip of Bryce making a floater, which I believe was his only basket in the game.
No, he had two. He had
two baskets.
Yeah, he had a floater and another. It was like another layup or something like that.
Okay. I think the main question is, what do you think that this dynamic duo, what do you think that this dynamic duo can do this year at Sierra Canyon, Juice?
Like, well, first I want to say, like, it's cool to see, Bryce and Bronny on the same court. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Like, that's like, if I'm LeBron too, like, that's definitely something that like excites you as a parent first and foremost.
Hell yeah.
And to even go to a whole nother country and sell out the arena and everything, have this on national television. So that's definitely cool. Now, as far as the whole dynamic duo, I think there's still like a lot to see, because Bryce, he barely even played that game. He didn't get until the second half. And Bryce, he barely played. I think he only played like the first half or a little bit of the second half too. And Bronny finished with 11 points. Bryce finished with 4 points. And I don't know, like, I just heard from what I heard from the people that was actually at the game and the people that was watching it live, they were saying that, Bryce, he's not there yet, bro. Like, he's not there yet. Like, he was super slow to get back on defense. Like, he's not adjusted to his body and stuff like that. So it's going to be a big transition for Bryce. This is what I've been waiting for, solely because Bryce has been playing JV, so I want to see how is he going to adjust to playing with, older players, playing on that varsity level. So I'm very interested to see how Bryce is going to turn out. I know Bronny's he's going to do his thing. Like, I'm a huge fan of Bronny. I know everybody's saying, oh, Bryce is going to be the best one out the family. Right now, bro, Bronny is underrated, bro. He's that dude. But I'm excited to see, man. What do you think?
First of all, man, like, for a kid from Akron, Ohio, such as LeBron James, myself, for LeBron to be in the position that he is, overcome the obstacles that he has overcome, and to see his two kids on the basketball court sharing the same floor, that's an amazing sight to see, man. Definitely in a different country, like you said. Not too many people get the opportunity to see that. We all know that this year is going to be a huge year for Bronny. Definitely coming off the Peach Jam. Me, I was very impressed. Also, I'm pretty sure you were. He had some pretty solid performances where his aggression was really starting to show. And I believe that if that transfers over into this high school basketball season, without a doubt, he'll be a McDonald's All-American. Now, when it comes to Bryce, I want the internet to hold back a little bit. I don't want people to go to these games thinking that Bryce is going to go out there and score 30 points, because if you leave it to Facebook or you leave it to Instagram, people get in the comments and they start to say that he's better than Bronny. And that's when I say, hold on a minute, calm down, relax. They brothers. Let's not do that, because we all know, in my opinion, Bryce is not better than Bronny, and that's okay. He's a shooter. He got a long way to go. But, it's coming slowly. But he's not better than Bronny. And that's where the propaganda, you know what I'm saying, Juice? I feel like that's where the propaganda comes, when they put the picture of the heights up and they want to say, one is bigger than the other. I don't want people to go to these games in California thinking that Bryce is going to be dunking on people and doing all these things. I want people to have a realistic point of view. And I feel like that's where we come in at. We got to keep people grounded. Bryce is not better than Bronny, and that's okay. That's not a knock on him. It's not a knock. I want to see what he does at the varsity level, just like you do, Juice, because he played freshman last year. And we all know in California, they're one of the top states in basketball, and it's going to be a big jump from freshman to varsity. It's going to be a big jump. You know what I mean? So I wonder will he be in the starting lineup? He probably should be. Probably, I'm not going to say should be, probably will be. You know? I'm just curious to see how this works out.
You said Bryce is going to be in the starting lineup?
I mean,
not yet, bro. I ain't gonna lie, not yet.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what their roster's looking like.
That's the thing. Like, I'm a huge fan of Bryce, but like I said, like you said, we have to keep it real with the audience. Like right now, he's not there yet, bro. Like skill wise, he's not there yet. Like if I were to ask you, like, what do you think his biggest strength is? Like, what do you think it is?
His biggest strength is right now shooting the ball. He can shoot the ball. He got a nice touch on the ball when he shoots it. But I feel like sometimes when you watch him play, sometimes he just run to the corner sometimes and he relies on that.
Like I think he just has to like adapt to playing basketball, doing plays and being on the court and just like overall IQ as an overall player. Cause like I think because when you look at Bronny, you know the player that you're gonna get. Like Bronny is like a point guard. He can play shooting guard. What position is Bryce? Like he's like a positionless type of basketball player. Where do you even put him at? You can't put him at point guard. You can't put him at a center. As people are saying he's so tall. He's not a power forward. I don't think he's a small forward. He doesn't play like one. He's not an attack first type of guy. You know, people say his defense isn't there yet. So it's like, what type of player is he right now? And that's what I'm saying. People need to be realistic and calm down and stop watching the highlights. Stop seeing him make a floater and saying, oh, he's going to be this great player. Like, let's pump the brakes. Let him adapt to the game let it come to him, bro. Like, be patient. And then I think we can start to see the real player that Bryce is going to be. But right now, there's not a whole lot of things that he can do right now currently. And like I said, that is fine. But, you know, just pump the brakes, bro.
You guys watching this, smash that like button right now. For the first time, Juice is actually bringing some of the conversation that we have on the phone onto the StreamYard. Because, guys, I'm telling you right now, if we could record our phone conversations, we'll be on ESPN somewhere. They'll be paying us $500,000 a year to be on ESPN talking. I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
It's facts though. Like, can you agree with me or you don't?
I totally. You know, we when it comes to this, we argue about a lot of stuff, but I think when it comes to this, we definitely agree on this. But what we have to take into consideration is that both of these guys have a cheat code, and that cheat code is LeBron James. Whenever he wants to get into their brain and teach them the game, like I feel like he's doing that with Bronny now. They have a cheat code, bro. They can watch basketball with him. And Bron, I told you, he like an elephant, bro. His memory is so damn crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
And I feel like you can see a little bit of Bronny and Bryce too. I mean, Bronny and LeBron, like the way he dribbles the ball, how he can be a floor general, like involving his teammates. Like I feel like when it comes to that, I can see LeBron. Even when he attacks the basket, like the layup that we saw at the beginning of the video where he kind of held it in the air and just like he just looks like LeBron in some sort of way. So
yeah, I'm not really worried about Bronny. His game is gonna come along and it's